So your starting position today is lying flat on your back, holding your weights in your hand, with your palms facing up towards the sky. So immediately take your attention to your breath. As always, it's your circulation breathing. Very easy just to lose that the second you start doing exercise. You tend to close your mouth and go nasal breathing. So your focus is breathing in through your nose, not your mouth. Legs flat on the ground. And then take a couple more breaths there. Point your toes, pull your toes in, just mobilize the ankles for a second or so. Just move in and out, put a little stretch down back to the calves as you pull your toes in. Engage the abs, lift those legs straight up to tabletop. Nice long deep breath. Just begin with a little rotation. Knees dropping halfway to the right, to the left actually, sorry. Back to middle and over to the right. So I'm working opposite to you. So we are just waking everything up to begin with. Now exhale, turn your head the opposite direction to your legs, pull them in, legs and head through center, over to the other side. Now get a tiny bit more faster with your movement. Keep your feet above your knees. And we're going to go 2 more each side, 4 more rotations. That little bit further on your last couple, and then we're going to pull those knees back into the center. Pause here, abs on, back flat. Feel yourself trying to imprint your spine a little bit more, pushing the lower back down. Extend your legs away, push through the soles of the feet to the sky. Bend the knees, pointing your toes. Tap the toes to the floor, pivoting from your hips. Lift the knees back in. Extend the legs to the sky. Push through the heels. Point the toes, bend the knees, toe tap. Pull in, extend. Always pause on your extension. Tap down. I'm going to go 4 more times. Straighten those legs to the sky. 2 more times. Last one. Okay, point the toes, bend the knees, tap down, lift back up, and continue those rotations. Over to the right, eye gaze to the left, back through to center, other side. Not so many this time, 4 more. More. And then back into the middle, straighten those legs out 1 more time to the sky. Pull the toes in. Come on, you push the soles of the feet to the ceiling. Straighten out through the knees. Push the base of your spine firmly down into the ground. And as you do so, push your heels away a little bit more. Now straighten your knees. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, drop your feet on the floor. Slide your feet a little bit closer in and then take them wider on the mat. So my feet are just wide on the mat. Parallel your feet, don't let your toes turn out to the corners of the room. Keep everything nice and kind of straight. Those arms, lift them up above your shoulders. And then roll the hips up towards the sky. Now from here, I want you to bring the weights together. Inhale, tap your buttocks to the floor as you bend your arms overhead. Weights just fall behind the back of the head and then extend your arms up to the sky. So I'm using 8 kilos. If you want to go heavier, or you want to go lighter, go lighter. tap down, lift up. So focus on trying to squeeze a little bit more into the inner thighs as you elevate, scoop the belly in at the same time, lengthen. 4, elbows pointing to the sky. 3, arms close in towards the head. 2, we pause on the last one, lift the hips, lift the arms, keep the legs where they are, bend the arms halfway down and extend for 1. Halfway, extend for 2. Up for 3, keep those elbows dead still, don't let those arms move. 5, hips up, 6, 7, 8, squeeze those butts. 1 more and 1. Pause here, gently open the arms, drop the elbows, forearms and hands back to the floor. Take a breath in, roll out as we exhale. Pause there. Lift the hips up again and squeeze the thighs together. Open the knees, tap the bottom. Lift the hips, squeeze the thighs, open the knees, tap the bottom.
You're on bottom, Tom.
Huh?
You're on bottom. Tom.
Tap, lift, squeeze, open, tap, up, squeeze, open. Feel those buttocks firing up. 5 more. Come on, big lift. 3. Get those knees touching. 2. 1 more. And then open the knees, drop down. Pause there. Take a breath in, exhale and create your spine. Lift your legs straight up wide. And then bring the big toes together, keeping the knees wide. Look at that diamond shape you've created in the legs. Inhale, exhale, lift your arms up above your shoulders again. Turn the palms forward. As we drop our elbows back to the ground, we tap our heels or our toes to the floor, and then we exhale, power the arms and the legs up together. So we're doing chest press. Palms are facing forward, 90 degree in the arms, and then we just extend above the shoulders. Don't have to bring the weights together. Keep the knees wide, keep that diamond shape. What's going on here? Let's have a look. So when you lift the feet up, keep them above your knees the whole time. Your lower legs don't move at all. It's just a pivot from the hip. So Mark, keep your feet high. Don't let the legs, feet drop. Go from your push from your thighs so your heels end up at the front of your mat. Yeah. So bend your knees any more than they already are. Right, I don't know where we are. So let's just do, let's double it up. 8 more. Oh, I'm now doing the reverse. Slowly. 6. Open the knees wider. 5. Connect the feet to get that tension through the inner thighs. Okay, we hold the last one up into the air. Squeeze the feet together, open the knees a little bit wide. Push the lower back down to the ground. Bend your elbows so they're just off the floor, so they're hovered. And then exhale up, bend, exhale up, bend. 3, 4, open the knees. 5, are your heels higher than your knees? Last 3 in the arms. Hold it there. Take a breath in, exhale, drop your elbows to the ground, open out to a T, palms down. Those legs, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up. So faster movement this time. Tap, make sure you're not bending your knees. Press. 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Drop the soles of feet together, your knees fall out, take a little seesaw movement through those legs. Good. Take your left arm out underneath your weight. Take your right arm above your shoulder. Bring the knees together, legs to tabletop. We take the knees to the right, the arms to the left. We look to the left. We pull everything into center. We extend the legs and we reach up to the outside edge of your right foot. And repeat. Bend the knees, come over to the side, back to the center, lift up and reach. Pause on your reach. There's absolutely no reason to do this fast. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can keep your legs straight, like a half pendulum, and then reach there. So the whole idea here is challenging those hamstrings. Don't lift your bottom off the ground. You lift your upper body up to reach your feet without lifting your bottom. You keep your legs as straight as they will possibly go. And we're working on one arm fly. So lovely open in that arm. Quarter circle position. 2 more. Last one. Okay, we reach up with pause. Pause. So it gets high up as you can go. Lift that shoulder, squeeze the belly to get that movement. 10, 9, 8. Straighten your knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully drop the head and shoulder. Bend the knees. Open that arm as you lower your knees all the way over to the right. Pop that other weight onto the thigh and let's take it into a twist. So we want to make sure your left shoulder is in connection with, sorry, the right shoulder is in connection. Hang on. Your left shoulder is pressed into the ground. Your knees are over to the right. Yeah, that's where you are. Same arm to leg that you just did.
Ah.
So I'll stay on this side.
Yeah.
So the weight that the arm that had the weight in it that you were working with
Yeah.
is the arm that's reaching out to the side.
Yeah.
Which means you should all have your weight in your left hand and your legs are over to the right.
Swap over next.
I was working the other
Tom's
side.
got it all wrong, haven't you, Tom?
I think Tom's right.
Tom's wrong.
Tom's right. We're wrong.
Tom's legs
Tom's correct.
are wrong.
Legs over to the right.
Oh, sorry, it's Auntie, got it wrong. Apologies,
Ah,
Tom.
it's
Apologies,
my
Tom.
fault.
Apologies.
To be fair, I did half of that.
Release
last
the
one wrong.
thigh.
Too late to finish.
Lift the top leg, followed by the bottom leg up. Straighten up to the sky. Soles of feet to the ceiling. Come on, straighten those knees.
We all positioned ourselves where we can't see Polly. But we all just guessing. Yeah.
I'm also working the opposite direction. So, right,
You
your
can't be
right
confident.
arm is going above your shoulder. Bend your knees. Your knees are dropping over to the left. Got it? And let's go. So we drop, we pull up, we extend, and we reach to the left ankle. Anthony's just decided to do the wrong side, full stop.
I'm doing the other side to the one I did before. So
Okay,
it's what we
fine.
decided. Because I'm just copying you.
So Tom seems to be doing the same as well. And Mark.
I'll
So
copy Anthony.
how has that gone wrong, guys?
Well,
How are you all
we're all
doing the wrong
copying
side?
you.
we were copying you.
We're copying you.
But you weren't listening to my instructions. I'm doing the opposite side to what I'm telling the computer screen.
Listeners and strain at the same time.
I think that just says a lot more about visual and about how much I actually listen.
Now let's come on, extend those knees, reach to the outside of that ankle. Three more. Please don't rush it. Last one. And let's reach up, straighten the knees and press. Little, tiny, 3, last 2 and 1, and head down, shoulder down, bend the knees. As you open that arm back out to the side, the knees drop all the way over. Weight on that thigh twist. Long deep breaths, shoulder press to the floor. Now carefully release the thigh. Lift the top knee. Lift the other knee. And drop the feet down to the floor. Close your feet, so your thighs and feet and your calves are touching. So you've got a really narrow stance running through the legs. Okay, we're going to go back to bridges. The challenge of this is actually not the arms, it's keeping your thighs together. Okay, so you're going to have to activate more muscles in your legs to do this. Lift your arms above your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Hips up to bridge. Okay, we are dropping the arms out wide, tapping the bottom down and lifting everything up together. Inhaling. So now we're doing flies rather than chest press. Now, if this doesn't feel natural to you, it doesn't hurt to do the opposite way. So as you lift your hips, open your arms. If you feel that's better for you. I don't mind which way you do this. I'm going to do it everything up together, everything down.
There's no left and right to worry about.
No, no left and right.
Just up and down.
Squeeze those thighs. If you wish, lift your heels, but keep that connection with your legs. We're going to go 8 more of the arms. Try and get your arms making that big half circle, only a tiny bend in the elbow. When they come down, the elbow brushes the ground and comes straight back up again. 4 more. Squeeze those thighs. Last 2. 1 more, we stay up. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips, open your arms out halfway, pump the arms. So they're coming in almost fully, out almost fully, but you're somewhere between. Press, press, press. Come on, squeeze it. 8, 7, lift the hips, squeeze the thighs, knees touching. Last 4, 3, lift, and all the way up, heels down, roll it out. This time, carefully bend the elbows slightly, take your arms overhead so your weights touch the floor and extend your arms and legs away. Turn the palms up, take a full body stretch. Now, our next exercise lasts for about 8 minutes.
Hey.
About 8 minutes. I am going to use a lightweight for this. So I'm dropping down 2 kilos. Don't have to. My choice to do that. But you can stick with the 3s and 4s. Right, what I want to do is bend the elbows again, turn the weights back onto the top, onto their feet, you know what I mean? Bring those arms back up and drop your arms carefully down by the sides of your mat. Legs stay straight, fingertips drift up towards the sky. Inhale, chin to chest, exhale, roll up. Lean into your hands and just lift up tall. So just find that stretch before we start. Pull your shoulders back, lift your chest. Wrong trousers on for this exercise. I'm gonna get my Arlington Business Park t-shirt out. Okay, so the exercise I'm going to do today is arms are coming forward, fingers facing forward. Legs are dead straight, toes are pulled in. You're looking ahead, stopping through the spine and reaching. So do that lovely dynamic hamstring stretch we do. This is fabulous for your back, hamstrings. We're going to do a few extras just whilst we're here, just to get the idea. So we're trying to reach beyond the toes. Yes? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. roll up and lift up tall. Then scoop the belly in, softly drop back, pause here. Your left arm, so I'm doing my right arm, but my left arm scoops round, up and around, other side, and pause. Then scoop the belly in to roll all the way down to the floor. Take your arms behind, palms facing up, lift your legs, one at a time or two legs, up to the sky. Pointed toe. We drop the right leg down towards the floor, lift it all the way up, and then back into the left leg, and then either both legs or one leg at a time, all the way back down to the floor. Arms drift up towards the ceiling, inhale, chin to chest, exhale, roll up. When you come to the top, grab your weights, bring your arms to shoulders, lift tall. We stay beautifully flat through the spine, so we press 5 times up into shoulder press. If you're going faster than me, slow it down. 4, hold up. 5, palms together. I said I was going to drop my weights, didn't I? Press up. 5, well, I haven't. 4, slowly. 3, elbows in. 2, and 1. Bring them down to the chest. Turn your palms out. Drop your weights to the floor. Scoop down. 5 bicep curls. 1, 2. So if you're using light weights, you can take them here and work with your arms extended. Roll all the way up. Weights to the floor. Lift up tall. Take your arms out wide, forward. Let's reach. 5. Go further every time, yeah? 4, 3. Come on. 2, 1. Roll up, lift the arms up tall. Scoop back. We scoop around to the left side for 1. Right side also for 1. And again, 2 this time. And 2. Roll down. Once you hit the floor, take the arms back, legs up to the sky, pointed toe. Drop one leg down for 1, and the other side for 2. Repeat that again. 3, 4, legs up, drop them to the floor. Arms drift up above the shoulders. Inhale, chin to chest. Was that control, Anthony? Lift up. Was that control? Grab the weights. Take them to the shoulders. Sit tall. Use your core. Back flat. Press. 5. Shoulder press always slightly in front of you. 3, 2, 1. Weights together. Stay tall. Press up. 5, 4. Keep those elbows as close into your head as possible. 2, 1. Drop down. Turn the palms. Scoop down. If you can, lift one leg. It's up to you. You don't have to. 4, 5. Swap legs. We're just going to do an ad. We did an extra bicep curls. Why not? Or you can do both. 3, 4. One more. 5. Roll it up. Weights down by your hips. Use that opportunity to lift up. Pull the shoulders back. Raise your arms. Let's go. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. Sink back. Let's swoop. 6, 5, 4. My shoulders starting for this. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll down. Take your palms to the sky as you reach your arms back, legs up to the ceiling. Let's drop the legs. 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on, work those tummy muscles. Last 1. And 1. Controllably drop the legs to the floor. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, roll it up. Sit tall, grab your weights. Palms up. Stay with me. 5, down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms together, elbows close in. Press back behind. Full range. All the way down to your shoulder blade. 3, 4, sit tall. 5, sink back, biceps. Leg up if you wish. 3, 4, swap them over, 6, come on, stick belly in, 7, 8, 9, 10, roll up, lift up. Raise your arms, sink forward. Come on, let's get really deep into this stretch. We're going to do 10 this time, because I feel like you guys need it a bit more. Sorry about that. Reach. 6, 7, 8. Go be on your toes. 9. One more. And 10. Raise your arms. Sit tall. Sink it back. Let's do 8 scoops. 8, 7. We've only got one more round after this. 5. Turn your body. Follow the hand. 3, 2, and 1. Roll it down. Slow control, control, control. Palms to the floor, legs to the sky. Let's drop. One leg down. 8. As straight as you can go, guys. 7. Pushing that lower back deeper down into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me one more. And 1. Control, reach up those legs to the ground. Reach the fingertips to the sky. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, roll up controllably. Lift up, grab the weights. Palms facing forward. Sit tall. Let's go. 5. Where are you? 4, 3, 2. Hold up. Palms together. Press back. Get full range. 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, sink back, biceps, leg up if you wish. So biceps, full range, pull in. Stop. 5 more. Come on, scoot the belly and drop back a little bit lower. 3, 2, last one. 1, roll it up. Lift up. Last round. Free those shoulders. By that I mean pull your shoulders back and lift your chest. Raise your arms. Reach. Just 5, 2. You should be going further, yes?
No, it may as well be
Come
on
on.
Mars, my toes.
Come on, go. Last one. Raise up, lift up, swoop down. 10 swoops. Let's go. One side. Oh, my shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really sweep away. Come on. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly drop down, arms stretch, legs up. We're going to do 10 of those legs. When you're ready, squeeze those tummy muscles in, drop down for 1. I want to see beautiful straight knees. 2, 3. Are you going faster than me? You are racing me. 6, 7. Come on, abs on. 8, 9, and 10. Let's drop those legs controllably to the floor. Fingertips reach out, roll up, lift up, grab the weight. Sit as tall as you possibly can do. Use your core, yeah, to hold yourself strong and tall. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Weights together. Press back. 5. I want to see those upper arms squeezing into your head. 2, 1. Last one on the biceps. Scoop it back. Turn your palms down. Extend out through the arms. 10 of these. 8. But those tummy muscles harder. Drop down a little bit lower. If you drop that leg a bit lower, it's actually harder. Oops, stop. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And 1. We roll up, weights to the floor, lift up, point the toes, pull your shoulders back. If you can, lift the hips up. So with weights, it's easier. You get a little bit more elevation. If you wish, lift one leg. Straight as you can go.
And if you don't wish.
Stay there you are. And swap over, get those hips up first, then lift the leg. Ooh, sorry. Chest out, shoulders. And then gently drop the legs. Drop your bottom. Lift up. Soften through the spine. Reach forward 10 times. This is the last thing you're going to do. Then my shoulders don't want to reach. 8, 7. You know what's going to happen at the end? You can all grab your toes quite happily. Yes? Yes.
I cut my
4.
toenails last night, otherwise.
3. The last 2. And then catch on this last one. Ta-da! So once you've caught your toes, lift up. Get a bit deeper in that reach and then drop. Stretch, lengthen out the knees, shoulders relax. I mean, you must be a little bit further.
I always say that, and I never am. One of these days, I'll surprise myself.
Yes, you do homework stretching.
What's that hot yoga where you do this when you're really sweaty in it? Sauna. Would it help if I was in a bath?
Possibly. Nice hot country. But like you do. Okay, release. Slowly roll up. Just lean back lightly. And then you're going to turn over and line your tummies. I want you to take one weight with you. Actually, bring both weights with you, because I might throw another thing in. My plan allows me that time. See, that was a long old exercise, that one, wasn't it? So enjoyable for you all. Right, so I am going to start with a 2 kilogram only, just that. I'm not working with anything heavier. That's your decision what you want to do. Your feet are going to be wide. You're going to bring the weight behind the buttock and hold it. So if you want more range, lightweight is better. If you want to build more strength, heavy weight is there, but you've got to make sure your lower back is okay with it. Now squeeze your buttocks by pushing your hips into the floor. Raise your head, raise your chest, and raise your arms as high as they will go. And then release everything gently. Lift the chest and the arms lift as high as possible and release. So this is really good shoulder mobilization, stretching through the front of the body. If you've got a heavy weight, you just won't get so far with it. Try and reach the arms high and down towards the heels and then release back down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Nice. Good. Lift, raise, down. 4 more. Now, of course, we don't just do 4 more and leave it there. We do our last one, we drop down, we find a breath. We're all going to lift up one more time. We're going to lift those arms one more time. And we're going to press those arms up and down. Get your chest off the ground. Come on, lift, 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 lift. 7, 6, 5, 4. Go higher. 2 and 1. Now release it completely. Turn your head one direction. Let everything go. I always like my hip wriggles because it just frees your sacrum, the lower back area. Any tension you just caused. Turn your head the other way. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Carefully push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Bring your weights close in towards your mats. Okay, watch this. I'm going to start off here. You'll do a little tricep dip down and push up. So follow that. Just do 1 for me. Then tuck your toes, lift your knees, step one leg in, follow the other leg, abs on, raise your weights up. Then controllably drop your weight back down. Step one leg, step the other leg. You can keep your knees off the ground or put them back down. Tricep. Press back up, lift the knee, step the other leg forward. What about the other one? Abs on, lift those weights to the sky. Controllably drop them back down. If you wish, you can take a little step back, do your triceps there, or keep the knees down, whatever works for you. Lift the knees, jump in or step, lift up. A bit of cardio to finish off, guys.
Yes, we are sweaty.
You take it at your own pace, so you don't be sweaty. We're just going to do 3 more of these, okay? Give me 1 more after this. So you do 1 more big jump forward, 1 more elevation. We're all going to come down to the floor together. We're all going to step or kick back, drop your knees. Drop down into that tricep and press. 10. Oops, my arms not right place. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh, my bicep didn't like that, not my tricep for some reason. Turn the palms forward, stretch. Resting your hands on top of those weights as you pull your heels, your bottom back into your heels. Melt the head and chest down to the floor. And then take your right arm, slide it underneath, take hold of the hand, reach it. So it's a slight rotation, but also kind of pull to the corner of the room. And then pull your bottom firmly down into your heels. And then go to the other side. So I'm rotated, but I'm also kind of pulling up as well. And then pull back. Begin to release up. Roll up. Step your left leg forward. And the opposite still. Sink down. Hand on thigh, lift up. Raise up through the left arm and take a side bend over for that full stretch. So my knee is way behind me. Get your knees much further back. And then sink down and then side bend. Other arm mark. Reach, reach, reach. Look underneath that arm and go deeper. Extend the elbow. Then bring your hands down. Use your weights if you need to. And push back into hamstring stretch. So if you're really tight in your hamstrings, if you come to here, you'll get a little bit more movement. Pull your hip back. So on that right leg, pull back and then sink down. Roll over to the back of the heel. Push your body weight back as you do so and go deeper. If you wish to grab hold of your foot, do so and go further down. So if you're grabbing your foot, it's the opposite hand. Now ease it off, walk it forward. Lift that knee, turn parallel on your mat. Again, I think we did the stretch last week. Straighten out through the legs as much as possible and just sink your body weight down between your legs. So here we're trying to get as much extension through the knees, pushing your weight to the outer edges of your feet, legs as wide as they'll possibly go, and just allowing your upper body to drop. So begin to walk your body around to the other side, dropping down through the other leg. So you're facing your back to me now. Sink your hips down into that front leg. Rest your elbows on the thigh. Raise the arm up to the sky, side bend over. Look underneath that arm. Look up towards the sky. Reach away. Get that full stretch down the front of the thigh, into the ab. Reach a little bit further over. Come on, reach those fingers to the window. And then bring your hands down either side of your feet. Use your weights if you need to. Keep the toes on the ground. Push your hips back and away from you. Stretch the hamstring. So physically pull back through your left hip. Lower your head and chest down towards the floor. Then if you could begin to roll onto the back of the heel, pushing your bottom a little bit further away. Move your hands a little bit closer towards you and then drop deeper into the stretch. If you can catch the foot with the hand, opposite hand, do so. And then just begin to free it off. Turn back around to the lengthness of your mat. Lift yourself back up into that full stretch. So you get a little bit wider. Come up onto your fingertips and lift and lengthen out through the spine like you're creating a flat back. Use the mirror to look at what you're doing. So flat back. If you need to come up onto a weight to get that position, do so. Shoulders pull back. Straighten those knees. And then sink. I don't know, I'm looking at my face upside down. Everything goes the wrong direction. Everything's going the wrong direction anyway, isn't it, Nate? Okay, bring your fingertips to the floor, heel toe your feet in. Softly begin to roll up through the spine. Squeeze the belly in, lovely and tight. And take a shoulder roll at the top. Put your hands around the back, just push your elbows together, lift your chest, squeeze your butt, push your hips forward so there's no straining in the lower back. And then stand tall, open your arms, inhale, raise your arms up, bring your fingertips together, come forward and stretch open through your shoulder blades. Squeeze fingers if you're trying to part them. Then turn your palms away, lift up one more time. Release your arms, bring your hands together, give yourself a bow, give yourself a clap.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.